What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another football video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the New York Giants Week 4 opponent, the Washington Redskins. Of course, news came out yesterday that Case Keenum was seen in a walking boot and was, probably going to miss potentially this week's game. And then word came out from head coach Jay Gruden that Dwayne Haskins was the favorite to start if indeed Keenum was forced to miss the game. And we heard walking boot, and we thought, this is going to be great. Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins, what's better than that? Dwayne Haskins, the New Jersey native, the kid that wanted to come and play for the New York Giants, and then kind of said that we were going to regret it for not taking him, would have just added to the storylines of this game that Landon Collins has already created and Eric Flowers. But it would have been a very interesting storyline to see Dwayne Haskins take on Daniel Jones, and then we're going to get to see it sooner than later, and I think we'll see it the second time these two teams meet this year, and it's a matchup that I'm expecting to see for at least the next 5 years and probably longer than that. I think both these quarterbacks will be successful in the league. I do agree with Jay Gruden's assessment in holding Haskins out at this point because the guy has only played 13 games in college for Ohio State in a system that has not produced the best pro quarterbacks. It's a college-style offense over there led by Urban Meyer. The only successful pro that was coached under Urban Meyer was Alex Smith. And he's throwing a lot of checkdowns, a lot of screen passes. I think he still needs to get acclimated to the pro game. Daniel Jones, on the other hand, was pro-ready. He went to Duke. He learned of the Sutcliffe. The same guy, taught Peyton. He taught Eli. He gave him the great fundamentals, and he's better prepared to deal with the NFL. He also dealt with a lot more pressure situations in terms of, getting rushed by pass rushers, something that Haskins didn't really have to deal with. He had arguably the best offensive line in the country. He had two of the best wide receivers the league has to offer. One of them now plays on the Redskins in McLaurin, who right now is probably the favorite to win the NFL Rookie of the Year. But all reports that came out today was that Keenum practiced, and he's probably definitely going to start this Sunday. Now, this could change. I'm just reporting what I'm hearing. I would have been just as excited as anybody else to see Haskins take on Jones, and it's just a great storyline. Half the Giants fan base wanted Haskins on draft night. The other half wanted Josh Allen. Anybody that tells you they wanted Daniel Jones, maybe there was a couple, it might be 1%. Okay? People come at me all the time for my draft reaction for Daniel Jones. And yeah, I overreacted a bit. It was an instant reaction. But at the end of the day, 99% of the people, the moment that pick happened, agreed with me. And if you're saying otherwise, you're lying to yourself. But nevertheless, it would have been a great storyline because a lot of the Giants fans wanted Haskins. Haskins said the Giants would regret not taking him. And we're going to get to see the storyline, like I said, in the coming weeks. But I don't think it'll be this week. This week, I think it'll be Keenum. And I think the Giants, especially with a banged-up foot, expect to see the Giants blitz. Last week, the Giants got burnt when they did that because they were going up against one of the top 7 or 8 wide receivers in football in Mike Evans. I don't think any receiver on this team poses that same threat, and I expect the Giants to try to get after Keenum with his, beat down foot. And who knows, if he does get hurt in the game, maybe we will see Haskins, but it does not sound like he will start it. But as always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.